Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Today is Thursday, April 27th, 2023. Hong Kong is poised to become the crypto hub of the world. Maybe. Bittrex Global is fighting the SEC. And if you were watching Bitcoin's price yesterday, your heart dropped. We're going to talk about that at the end of this show, so stick around today in Web3. Welcome back. Do me a favor, subscribe, click the like button and the bell icon to get notifications of every episode that comes out here on YouTube, because we post daily Web3 news daily in 15 minutes or less. And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, I want to say thank you for writing comments and leaving 5 stars. I do read the comments every time somebody puts something up there. Whoever put up the 2 thumbs up, I want to say thank you very much. Continue to do so people have confidence clicking on the show and getting Web3 news. We're trying to build back up for the bull run, so you're helping out immensely. Basically, you're helping out your neighbor to get news so they don't miss anything. Let's get into today's news. As we all know, Hong Kong is vying to become the crypto hub of the world, and their new regulations for crypto exchanges are coming into play next month. There's also new rules expected to let retail investors trade on major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum on June 1st. Right now in Hong Kong, your portfolio has to be about $1 million to trade in cryptocurrencies. Now they're going to open that up to more people. Hong Kong is well positioned to be the leading hub for Web3 in Asia and beyond, and we attach great importance to virtual assets and Web3, says the Secretary of Financial Services and Treasury, Christopher Hui. Mr. Hui also said that Hong Kong has received interest from over 80 companies seeking to establish business in Hong Kong. These include exchanges, blockchain infrastructure firms, security companies, wallets, and payment providers. And here's my thoughts from somebody who's lived in China, Hong Kong, and Taiwan for 15 years. I am very, very skeptical, and I'm also very curious of how this is going to happen. Okay, so let me take this back. China has banned cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin mining, exchanges, and so on and so forth. And now Hong Kong, which is a part of China, and Beijing has a big reach into Hong Kong's government and regulations, is starting to launch cryptocurrency rules and regulations to try to attract businesses there. Now, the thing that I'm thinking is maybe Beijing is looking at Web3 going like, this is a huge opportunity. We already banned it on the mainland. We can't roll it back or else we're going to lose face. So let's expand it in Hong Kong. And so therefore we can capture the market in the industry. But I'm also wondering if international companies are actually going to feel confident going to Hong Kong, knowing that the Chinese Communist Party, that Beijing can come down and basically stop all industry in this industry as willy-nilly whenever they want. Basically, when Beijing wants to stop an industry, they say stop and you're done. It's not like you have time to ramp down and move your company somewhere else and, do this whole transition over 6 months or a year or 2 years. Nah, you're probably done in 24 hours. So I'm really curious if companies like Coinbase and Binance and Bittrex Global and Gemini, people who are already looking overseas to establish their global presence, will be looking at Hong Kong. Will they have the confidence to set up shop there? And is this a plan from Beijing to capture the Web3 market or destroy it? I'm skeptical. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Speaking of exchanges and moving to Bittrex Global is going to fight the SEC. And if you remember, on April 17th, the SEC said they're going to charge Bittrex and the former CEO with operating an unregistered securities exchange, broker, and clearing agency in the United States. And in the same complaint, they said that they failed to register as a security exchange in connection with operations of a single shared order book with US Bittrex, meaning they're saying that US customers are able to trade on Bittrex Global. Well, the CEO of Bittrex Global said they're mistaking. The SEC is mistaking. We have not really seen an explanation to what the SEC is thinking here. We will vigorously defend our position that it did not have any US customers on Bittrex Global. And Bittrex Global is not the only one that's lawyering up against regulators. Binance's CEO, CZ, is lawyering up amid chilling U.S. cryptocurrency regulation climate. The New York Times reported that CZ hired a white-collar defense lawyer from a firm, Latham & Watkins, to represent him personally amid the gathering legal storm. And this is while the DOJ is investigating Binance in money laundering and the SEC is looking into the company's business practices. Sam Tyfield, a merger and acquisition lawyer, said this: "The United States approach here seems, to someone who is not actively involved in the case at hand, to be erring on the side of treating crypto assets as securities. This would have immediate and a chilling effect on the U.S. market." So a lot of people here are pointing at Gary Gensler, the Biden administration, and the split Congress, the Democrat Senate and the Republican House. But I am not too sure, and I want your opinion on this. What do you think the change will be if, say, a Trump presidency came back in, or a Republican wins the presidency in 2024? So we all know Biden is running. We all know that there's a lot of candidates on the Republican side coming out or thinking of coming out to run for president. It's more than likely going to be a Biden somebody ticket, probably Biden Trump. Obviously, if Biden wins, regulators are going to act the same way. If Trump wins, however, is it really going to change? Because Trump has already been on the record saying that Bitcoin, he doesn't like it. However, he is selling NFTs. Maybe he's just open for business. Maybe he says, I don't like it, but let's let business thrive here. I'm not too sure. What do you think? I want your opinion. Bookings at todayinweb3.com. Will Trump be better for Bitcoin cryptocurrency in the Web3 industry than Biden? This is a very, very interesting tweet and experiment, and I'm going to show you why in a minute. Wicked at WS Bitcoin tweeted, anyone want to try to brute force this 12-word seed phrase securing 100,000 sats? I'll give you all 12 words, but in no particular order. And how much is 100,000 sats? Only $30, but it only took somebody about 25 minutes to brute force a 12-word seed phrase. If you guys don't know what a seed phrase is, it's basically the phrase that is going to be securing your private key for your wallet. Some wallets have either 12 words or 24 words. And the point that WS Bitcoin is trying to make is that 24 words is a lot better protection than 12 words. For example, if you're using a 12-word seed phrase, it has approximately 128 bits. 24 words have 256 bits. Well, to brute force a 12-word seed phrase, as we saw, it took 25 minutes. And I was wondering, okay, so how long would it take to brute force a 24-word seed phrase? And I found this computer in China that has 1.1 exaflops per second of computing power. And I put it into ChatGPT, and I said 24 words. How long would it take this computer to do it? And it gave me two answers. Long story short, it's a long damn time. Anywhere from a couple 100 billion years to like 19 trillion years. Long story short is that 24 is better than 12. We have some Chainlink news. We don't have much Chainlink news on the show, but we have some news today. GMX is a leading decentralized finance platform, a DeFi platform, and it has voted to integrate Chainlink's new low latency oracles as a launch partner. This move signifies a major leap forward for DeFi innovation and economic stability. By leveraging Chainlink's cutting-edge oracles, GMX aims to provide a more accurate and faster price feed for its users, thereby enhancing the overall platform experience and ensuring better securities for its products. What is GMX? Well, like I said, GMX is a permissionless, decentralized spot and perpetual exchange. This sounds like an ad. It isn't. It's just some news. Anyway, Chainlink is an oracle. It's putting real-world data into these virtual spaces, like exchanges, like NFTs, like smart contracts, and this is another move that they're making. Speaking of moves, let's take a look at those prices because they're moving. That's for damn sure.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Before we get into the crypto prices, we have to talk about Bitcoin. Yesterday, when I put out the show yesterday, I said Bitcoin was approaching $30,000. I edited the show, put it out, and then Bitcoin dropped below $28,000. It was around $27,500 when I looked at it, and I said, what the hell is going on? Always makes me question, why the hell do I even do prices? Because prices fluctuate so quickly. However, there's people that aren't crazy like me that check the Bitcoin price 12, 14, 18 times a day. So this one time is all you need. But Bitcoin plunged 7% in an hour. And so basically what happened is that Arkham, which is a blockchain analytics firm, said that wallets linked to Mt. Gox and the United States government were moving significant amounts of Bitcoin. Panicked the market. Everything crashed, which once people started looking into it, probably wasn't the case. Because everyone is blaming the Mt. Gox alert for the dump, and this is the alert from Arkham. It looks as though that the alert from Arkham came out at the bottom of the Bitcoin drop, well into the $27,000 range. So what really crashed the price? We don't know. I can't get one straight answer across the board. All I know is that Bitcoin is back up today, and the time is 9:57 a.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time. We have Bitcoin sitting at $28,960. It's down 2.9% in 24, but that's because when I reported this last time, we were around $30,000. So where are we going to go for here? Nobody knows. Ethereum's at $1,884, down 3.5%. Tether's number 3, Binance is at 329, and USDC is number 5. Rounding off the top 10, we have XRP, Cardano, Doge, Matic, and Solana. Total market cap is still at 1.19 trillion. BTC dominance around 47% and ETH dominance of 19%. And that was our show today. I will see you back tomorrow. And until then, happy hodling, everyone. Hey, everyone. The bull run is coming. It's coming quick. And you need to be up to date on everything that's happening in the Web3 space. So please follow us on Twitter and like, subscribe, share these videos so we can keep you up to date daily on Web3 news.